What is going on, everyone? This is Ninja Geek here, bringing you another of the Call of Duty Best and Worst series here. We're going to get right into it with Black Ops 1. Now, we did the best things about Black Ops 1 the other day, and the playlist link will be in the description at the end of the video, and the worst things that we're going to be doing are today. Now, before I start with number 5, 1 being the worst and 5 being the not-so-bad thing, but it's still pretty bad, I want to mention the RCXD, because the RCXD was pretty annoying in this game, and some of these things I did not, I didn't really steal it, but I got it from the Bob Blah Blah. He did a video about like 2 years ago explaining the things that he loved and hated about the game, and I kind of base my ideas off of that, but also what I think too. And the RCXD, I definitely can agree is an annoying thing, but it didn't make my number on my number list. So anyway, we're going to start off with number 5 here, being the gun balance. The gun balance in this game was pretty good, except for the AK-74U, which I'm using in this game here, and the FAMAS. When the game first came out, I mean, I obviously got Black Ops. If you didn't know, I got Black Ops halfway through the year, so I think the 74U might have been patched by then. But the 74U was the best submachine gun, and you unlocked it so early on in the game that it was just, you'd see everyone using it, and it was overpowered. And then when they nerfed this thing, the FAMAS got or the FAMAS was the next best gun, I guess you could say. It was, everyone used it, and even after it was nerfed, everyone used it. So it would get kind of annoying to see it always pop up. You'd always see people using it and stuff like that. And for me personally, I never really liked the FAMAS. The AK-74U I still like to this day with rapid fire on it, but the FAMAS is not that great of a gun in my opinion. I'd like the AK-47 and other stuff like that, so take that into consideration. Now, number 4 is the hit detection. I would move this up, but there are worse things than the hit detection in this game to complain about, but the hit detection is definitely a big issue, because we all know how Wanted Pro started in this game. It was it's just a fake perk that people made up, and it still continues even through today's Call of Duties. It's probably just because of lag compensation. So it started in this game, but it really took effect in Modern Warfare 3, as we did see, and that's why a lot of people quit the series in Modern Warfare 3 because of it. And it was just a big issue when when you have a Call of Duty in a game that doesn't have good hit detection. What's the point of playing it? That's like a main fundamental thing that you have to have within Call of Duty. Is great. The hit detection in this game is probably the worst by far. So moving on to number 3, and number 3 and 2 they kind of go together with overpowered, or maybe not overpowered, but overused perks. And I just decided to split them up because of how big they are. Number 3 is Ghost, the perk Ghost. Now, Ghost is kind of it was in every Call of Duty, so every Call of Duty from Call of Duty 4 had the Ghost perk in it. Maybe not called Ghost, but they had a Ghost relevant thing in it where it would jam the UAV. But people use it in this game, and I'm not trying to steal what Bob Blah Blah said, but he's absolutely right, so I'm just going to repeat it, that they use Ghost in this game because back then when stopping power was around, there was no need to use Ghost. Everyone thought the stopping power was good, and Ghosts, now there's nothing to block it, and Black Ops 1 taught everyone to use a stealth perk. So, that's basically just it in a random sentence there. But so that's why most people use Ghost, and it can be annoying because all people do with it is sit in the corner with silence. I mean, if they ran around with Ghost, and it did it like in Black Ops 2, like it wouldn't work if you were running around. If it worked like that, then that would be fine. But Ghost in Black Ops 1, people would just sit there with silenced guns and stuff like that. It was just really bad. Now, number 2 is Second Chance. It's kind of it kind of goes along with the perk thing. Second Chance dudes, they are really, really annoying. And the really annoying fact is, like, it's not as annoying as Final Stand, because Final Stand, you sit down with your primary, but, you sit down with a secondary. But the thing that really annoys me is that when you go into even Second Chance, it seems like you have way more health, and it's just a perk. You go down with way more health, and a pistol can be a primary at any kind of range or anything like that. And it really gets frustrating when people start to kill you. And it's number 2 over number 1 because lots of people used Second Chance, and there was really no other third good perk. Ninja was okay. There really wasn't anything that people liked better than it, so that's another reason why a lot of people used it. And many people didn't even realize it, but it's really a really bad thing in the game, and I'm glad that they took that out within Black Ops 2. So now, let's get into the number 1 thing, which I really have to explain, and I hope you can enjoy my opinions on it. Number 1 thing I hated about Black Ops 1 is the combat record. Now, let me explain the good first before we get all bad. The combat record is used so you could view your stats, view any kind of stats you had with your gun, any kind of like perk call or any kind of kill streak call-ins. You use the combat record. It was an amazing thing, and I think it is an amazing thing, but it is used in a bad way. The reason being, since the combat record, you can view your stats and you can view other stats. People were afraid of them viewing different stats about the game, and the game being like people viewing your stats. And if you had a bad KD, you'd get mad. So people dashboarded. That's Black Ops 1 was the game that taught everyone to dashboard, and it really gets annoying with stupid host migrations because back then, even in Modern Warfare 2, people didn't really care about their stats, but in Black Ops 1, they did care about their stats, and it carried on through all the other Call of Duties continuing on from Black Ops 1, which is why it is my #1 worst thing about Black Ops 1. So I hope you all enjoyed. The playlist link for all the episodes in the series is down in the description below, and it'll be at the end of this video in a second. I'm Ninja Geek. I'll see you on my next video. I'm out. Peace.